this is a problem. 2 runs have scored. The trail runner's Olson. He's going to get a green light. And he's going to score. It's a 3-run triple. And now it's a 1-run game in the 8th.
Riley lifts it to right field. Freeman spreading over. He's got it, but Dubon will tag. And from down 6-0, the Braves have tied it in the 8th. Michael Harris hits it high. Michael Harris hits it deep. And Michael Harris gives the Braves the lead. 8 unanswered for Atlanta.
There's being locked in, and there's being where Michael Harris is right now. He is absolutely on fire.
And another one smacked up the middle. There it is! Into center field. Bazana's first big league hit. Plates 2 runs for the Guardians. The family goes crazy here in Sacramento. They've been waiting for this one.
Well, I don't want to say we called it, but we called it. He got 8 straight fastballs. Finally was able to put one of those in play.
Another 0-2 on the way. Pahz lays it left center. It's falling. It's down. Say goodnight to the Mets and put it in the books. The Angels take away the 7-game losing streak, and at long last get the big hit. Oswald Peraza ends it.
3-2. Strike 3 call. You can add another one. 13 strikeouts, Emerson Hancock. It just continues. Hancock's 2-2. Oh, he just threw him a pair of handcuffs. Emerson Hancock, strikeout number 14.
Line base hit center field. Here's Thomas, and it gets away from Rodriguez.
3.
How far will Cags go?
Yeah! That ball was blistered. Center fielder nearly knocked him on his back. There you go. That'll work.
Rodriguez gets behind it. Massey tags. Here's the throw. Here's the play, and Massey is in there. So Michael cut down his swing. He gets the job done.
And a little popper into short right center. Gonna fall, and that's gonna do it. Simpson races home, and the Rays win it 2-1. Aranda.
Here's Judge. 4 for 10 in the series. And the pitch. High drive. Right center field. Going back to Veras. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Aaron Judge. A Judgian blast. Here comes the Judge. 91st first inning home run. Creeping up on Mickey Mantle. His 6th this year. Ground ball. And this should do it. Ball game over.
Yankees win! Bang! Yankees win!
Corner lines one left field. Liddell to catch. Here comes PCA to the plate. One hop, and he's in. And this game is tied here in the bottom of the 9th. Nico Horner delivers a sac fly. 4-4. Pitch. Fly ball. Left center field. This one back. On its way. Ball game. Cubs win. Michael Conforto walks it off. And what a win here tonight. His first career walk-off homer. What a night at Wrigley. I mean, gosh. And Olson out to center field. There it is. Number 300. Back-to-back for Atlanta. Olson after Ozzie, and it's 3-0. And one that Matt Olson will always remember. He is the 166th player in Major League Baseball history to hit the 300 home run mark. Trevor Story is going to get drilled.
That's tired.
After the back-to-back home runs, Valdez plunks him, and some of the Red Sox coming out, and some of the Tigers coming out, and both benches are emptying.
You can't get them out, so you throw at them.
Red Sox bullpen is about to enter this thing too as they race across the outfield grass.
No, the one guy who caused it's hiding in the back. I mean, that was as blatant as you've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
First pitch right between the numbers.
I think Wilson was the first guy out there.
Wilson wants to eat him. Look at him.
Red Sox are loving this tonight. They're on top 10-2. High fly ball, right field. That one back. We are tied. Michael Busch unloads. 2-2.
After dealing with the lefty all night, he finally gets his eyes on a right-hander and wastes no time. Got a first pitch fastball and unloaded. And number 3 for Bushy.
That one into center field. Here comes Swanson. And the Cubs win it. 2-1 for Munoz. Olson out to left center. Rodriguez is back. There's number 301. And what a time for it. The Braves now lead it in the 9th. Behind the power bat of Matt Olson.
As humble of a superstar that we have in our game, and Matt Olson coming up big again here. Perfect timing, as you mentioned, for number 301.
Tries another 2-2 to Yordan Alvarez and strikes him out with a curve. Number 1,000 comes against one of the game's giants.
They should take that ball out of play. That's a very historic baseball to be number 1 all time as a starting pitcher, quickest to 1,000.
The 2-2 to Andy Pahz. Hit in the air, deep left field, and DeZenzo won't even move. A bomb from Pahz, and they make it hurt. Down the left field line, towards the corner, another. Pahz livered in the Crawford boxes. Second home run of the day for Andy Pahz, and it's 9-1. Cesar Salazar is the new pitcher. Andy Pahz looking for a third home run. He's got it. Doesn't always work that way when you face the position player, but Pahz takes advantage of the softball thrown up there. Hadn't hit a home run in 3 weeks. He's got 3 today.
Fly ball left center field. That one back towards the gap. Out of here! He did it! Pico Armstrong! And we're tied at 6. Oh, brother!
And indeed, they are going bonkers at Wrigley. These people are losing it.
The 3-1. Win. They walk it off for the 3rd straight night.
Once again, acquisitions make a difference.
And a base hit to right. He's 2 for 2. And to Kevin's point, oh, by the way, that's 1,000 hits now for him. He came in with 998. Congrats to Brian Reynolds. Get that baseball. Yeah, Reynolds like sheepishly kind of says, hey, you know.
That's the first time I've seen that where the player actually got the ball. They actually handed it to him.
That's funny. Yeah, that never happens.
Let me put it in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Brian Reynolds.
0-1. Swinging a bouncer to third, and that clips Mayo, but he stays with it. Long throw gets away. Here comes Joe Mack, and the Marlins are going to win it. Marlins win. A walk-off winner. Boy, you'll take it any way you can get it when you've lost 4 in a row.
It's amazing when you put the ball in play. All kinds of little things happen, and we talked about it early.
And Yandy Diaz, next hit will be his 1,000th. And this one is hit pretty well to right field. Abreu going back, still going back. The 1,000th hit of Diaz's career will be a double. A ground rule double at Fenway, and Yandy has got 1,000 career hits.
And ends up in the hands of his teammates. How about that? 20th Cuban-born player to reach 1,000 hits.
Well, the 22-year-old lefty out of Reno, Nevada. Many back home very proud tonight of their 6'3", 210-pound southpaw, Robbie Snelling, Gabby, who makes his major league debut. The 0-2. How about that start?
Partner, there's nothing better at all than all of a sudden making your debut. You are facing James Wood, a power threat.
For Robbie Snelling. Middle. Just like this, and it's to Edwards, who flips it to second. Here's the throw to first. Double play. And the Marlins turn a 4-6-3 double play to get Robbie Snelling out of trouble here in the fifth.
Shoot it to left.
And to the left side, and that's through. Lofton is around third, and Kyle Isbell wins it in the bottom of the ninth.
Waldschmidt lines it to left. And it's a base hit at his first at bat. Welcome to the big leagues, Ryan Waldschmidt. We're going to have that ball, please. Thank you. What a great moment. There they are.
Yeah.
What a moment.
Boy, and the fans here at Chase Field recognize what's going on. A standing ovation on the left side of the field as soon as that ball landed. Nice going, Ryan.
It's a hard ground ball, base hit to right. It scores Mason Rayne. Now the ball gets by Tatis and rolls all the way to the wall. Church scores. Scott is around. Here comes Weatherholt. He's going to make it all the way home. It's a Little League grand slam for J.J. Weatherholt, and the Cardinals have a 4-0 lead.
Deep to left field. To the wall. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. The Big Bear gives the Bucks a big second inning lead. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh.
That's big right there. Marcell Ozuna looked like another changeup down and in. Left that one up, and Marcell Ozuna does a great job. Just dropping the barrel down on the baseball, getting it out of here.
That is number 4 as a Pirate.
And grounded inside the bag and up the line. Played poorly off the sidewall by Carpenter. How far will Bobby go? And Vance Wilson is going to let him come to the plate. He is in there.
Well, you want to get this crowd going early. Leadoff double from Garcia. Inside the park home run from Junior. Get rid of the helmet. Let the flow go.
Balls by Cruz. There goes Rengifo on the ground. Backhanded. No chance. In to score is Mitchell. And Chourio has tied this game with an infield hit and an RBI. In the air to right. Judge eases over. This is going to be a race to the plate with a ball game on the line. Here comes Rengifo. Here comes the throw. And that's the ball game. The Brewers with their first walk-off of the year. And Wild Bill delivers again. 4-3. Brewers beat the Yankees on a Saturday night in Milwaukee.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. First strikeout for Mason Miller. Able to get win for the first out of the ninth inning. Struck him out. There's the fastball, and it's out number 2 of the ninth inning. Swing and a miss, and a pitch that gets away. He's going to have to run. The throw, there'll be none, and the bases will be loaded. So he strikes him out, but he reaches. That is strike 3 and the ball game. Frozen on the fastball at 102. A little bit of drama, but in the end, Mason Miller will get the 4-out save.
And there it is, a base hit to center field. Caballero rounds third. He's coming home, and he will make it. It's an RBI single for Spencer Jones. His family loves it, and the Yankees are up 2-0.
Well, you don't have to wait anymore, and it doesn't get any better than an RBI single for Spencer Jones. Obviously, with your first hit, you want to be productive. He waits on this little breaking ball.
2 outs in the ninth. Terang in the center field. Grisham is on the run. Grisham looks up, and there she goes! Bryce Terang walks off the Yankees. Somebody get Billy Hall on the phone. 20 years later, the Brewers get a walk-off on Mother's Day, and it is Terang who wins it.
And a flare to right. And geez, you got to get home. You got to get home. This game is over. Oh my goodness.
In the air to deep left field. Back goes Church. Looking up. Gone! Game tied! Now Castellanos ties it up. 2-2. Now
Well, he certainly picked out a good one, and I'm just curious to find out whose bat that was that Nick used after he broke his own bat on a foul ball. And we are tied at 2.
Fly ball headed to right center field. From right comes Walker. Makes the catch. Here comes Laureano. Throw to the plate. Ball game over. Padres walk it off. Manny Machado, the sac fly.
The 2-2 again. And he got him. And there it is, his 3rd strikeout tonight and career strikeout number 2,000 for Kevin Gausman, becoming just the 6th active pitcher. And you can see the dugout is asking for the baseball. There is the acknowledgement up on the scoreboard. Again, I'm sure he wishes the scoreboard was a little bit different. He could probably savor this a little bit more. There's a lot of games still to be played.
He's looking to match the Phillies club record by homering in his 5th consecutive game. That one's hit well out toward right center field. This has got a chance. It's big out there, and it is gone. His 5th consecutive game with a home run. And Kyle Schwarber has just given the Phils a 1-0 lead. The man is unstoppable right now. He matches the franchise record for home runs in a consecutive games.
Pulled down, a base hit for Ewing, his first major league hit. It'll roll to the wall. Let's watch him run. Beatty goes to 3rd. He's going to be waved around. Ewing's going to go all the way to 3rd as Beatty scores on A.J. Ewing's first big league hit, an RBI triple. And it's 7-2 New York.
Cody Clemens. He'll feed over. He's done it. Bailey over. The bearded nightmare has gone all 9. A complete game shutout. And the Twins beat Miami 3-0.
And Langoliers puts a charge into this. He vaporizes it to left. Way gone. His 100th of his career comes at a welcome time. It's a 2-run game.
Paul was absolutely hammered.
So this A's team just continues to fight. Flair for the dramatic. Well, that is dad power right there by Langoliers.
Crushed to deep right. Dale and Lyle looks towards the Nationals dugout. Celebrates before the ball comes down. The Louisville slugger puts the Nats on top here in the 10th with a 2-run shot.
There's Dad. Oh, that is awesome.
3 homers in 2 games for Lyle in front of his family and friends. And an extra innings blast gives the Nats an 8-6 lead.
Most everyone standing here at Rogers Center. Another 2-2 pitch. And it's hit to deep left field. It's carrying. It's gone. Dalton Varsho just kept fighting them off. And Joe got one he could handle and hits a grand slam into the Blue Jays bullpen to win the ball game.
We have seen him do this at times. We talked about it earlier tonight.
And bench hits one up the middle, base hit. Here comes Ewing around 3rd. He will score the winning run, and the Mets walk it off. The baby Mets. Bench drives in Ewing with the go-ahead run in the bottom of the 10th, and the Mets win it 3-2.
And down goes Peters looking. And that is 4 strikeouts for Seth Lugo tonight, and exactly 1,000 for his career.
Sheets hits it in the air to right center field. Frelick going back at the wall. It's gone! 3-run home run. Holy Sheets on the road in Milwaukee. With 2 down in the 9th, that's a 3-run home run to put the Padres on top.
The party has officially started for the San Diego Padres. Get the Reaper hot. Get him hot. Get him up. Get him going. Thanks to that cat.
3-2 pitch. Runner goes. There's a swing. That ball's hit well down the left field line. And that one is off the wall. And caroms over the head of Waldschmidt. Young scores. Duran to 2nd. It's a 1-run game in the 9th. Tying and winning run on. There's a swing and a line drive. That's a base hit. Here comes Duran. And this game is tied. Jake Berger might be hot right now. Chance in the hitter. And he hits it down the line. Base hit. Here comes Osuna. And the Rangers have their first walk-off of the year. Andy Jansen lifts the Rangers to a 6-5 win over the Diamondbacks.
Sharply hit. Game winner. Zach Cole wins it 4-3. Astros snapped their 4-game losing streak and also snapped the 9 straight games the Mariners have beaten them. What a big night for Zach Cole and the Astros.
This is flipped the other way, and it's a fair ball. And it gets by Hernandez. It's going to allow the speedy Pahz to score. And here comes Jung-Ho, and he made it! And this game is tied.
Put down home run.
This is a home run swing if I ever saw one.
Yeah, ever saw one. Just kind of hits a fillet down the left field line.
Unbelievable.
Fly ball right center field, hit pretty well. Reynolds going back to the wall. He's there. It is off the top of the wall. One run is in. Here comes Turner. The throw toward the plate is cut off by Soto. The Phillies have tied it up.
Dang it.
And Schwarber's out at third. The Phillies have tied this ball game up on the 2-run double by Bryce Harper.
Wow, what a swing by Bryce. I don't think it went out.
No. Fly ball out toward right field. Reynolds going back. He got turned around. It's over his head, and it's off the top of the wall. Bones around third, heading for home, and Marsh is at second with an RBI double, and the Phillies take the lead.
Torkelson to the gap in right center. That ball is down for a hit. Here comes Beerling. The Tigers walk it off. They needed that in the worst way.
Yastrzemski out to left center. It drops down. It gets by Rafaela. It's a walk-off Friday night winner in Atlanta. Burleson a base hit. So JC late break, but he's going to come home and score. We are tied 4-4. They're going wild up there. Shot to right field, and the Cardinals win it. Pozo's first. Get to first, Joel. He did. And the Redbirds walk it off 5-4.
Got him! Merrill Kelly throws his first career complete game. 178 starts, and Merrill goes the distance.
Unbelievable. What a game that was. First career complete game, but just masterful performance with all of his pitches.
Look at the smiles all around.
Ground ball out towards shortstop. Turner deep at short. Has it, throws to first. Dug out by Harper. It's a 6-hit shutout for Christopher Sanchez. The second shutout of his career.
Rodriguez tracking this. He is at the warning track. He is at the wall. And Julio Rodriguez, did he wind up with it? Luke Raley is the first on the scene, and he brought it back. Even by his standards, a remarkable catch up against the wall.
And Taylor gets a first pitch breaking ball, hits it deep down the line toward the pole, and it's out of here! Out of here! Tyrone Taylor ties the game with a 3-run homer. Third home run of the year for Taylor, who had nothing to show for 2 hard-hit balls in his first 2 at-bats. And he goes after the first one, grounds it to Vientos, to second for 1, back to first, double play, side retired. Semien at third, Torrens at first, and Bench chops one. In comes Schumann, he runs into his own man, and the Mets win the ball game. Carson Bench with his second walk-off RBI in the homestand. The Mets come from 4 runs down to win.
It's 1-2, and there's a swing. High fly ball, right field. Nemo's back near the wall. Leaps on, he got it! Brandon Nimmo brings a home run back.
Watch Nimmo get back to the wall. He has plenty of time. A high fly ball. Reads it and leaps perfectly right on time.
Carroll sends this one deep to left center. Back it goes. It's gone! Edgar Carroll walks it off in the 10th. That's how you break out of the slump. Celebrate that, man, because the Sox take the series from the Cubs. What a game. Southside, stand up. Cody Clemens slices one to left, sending Chourio back to the wall. Jumps up, can't make the play. That's a fair ball. Jeffers running third base. He will head home. The relay throw is not in time. It gets away, kicks up in the air, and that will land out of play. And with that, Cody Clemens will be given third. If not home, he will. Now, speaking of Little League Baseball, we just saw a Little League inside the park home run. Fly ball, right field. Back is Steer, back toward the wall. It is gone! Two-run home run for Bryson Stott, and he's just given the Phillies the lead. Towering shot to right.
And Bench hits one off the pitcher's glove. That'll bring in the run. Bench with an infield hit, and the Mets go back in front 7-6. Teller comes home to score the lead run, and Bench has another go-ahead RBI in extra innings.
And then Bruhan with the bunt gave them the insurance run, and then the Mets have piled on. This is driven to right center. Weimer on the run. He won't get to this one, and that'll bring in 2 more runs. Bichette cruises into second base. It's a 10-run 12th inning for the Mets.
Goodness gracious.
Bichette now has 3 RBIs on the night.
Popped up. Exactly what the doctor ordered, left side, and it'll be Darryl Hernandez making the catch. Through 8 for JT Ginn, and the green and gold will give him a standing O. We move on to the 9th, scoreless.
Here's a fly ball, center field. It's hit well. Bolte is back near the wall. It's gone! Unbelievable! What a finish! Zach Neto says goodnight to the A's, and JT Ginn walks it off with a home run.
The magnificent Magneto walks it off. This game of baseball is like no other sport.
Again, the 2-2. Down the right field line, into the corner, and this is gone! Colt Emerson, you're not in your backyard anymore. Your first big league home run, your first major league hit.
That was certainly worth the wait, wasn't it? Guys, this is going to be fun to watch this kid for years to come. This is just the beginning. Oh, yeah, and it's a 3-run shot, too, that blows this game completely open.
Out to left center. This ball is rocked. Into the gap and off the top of the wall. 2 outfielders look at themselves and don't find the baseball. Here comes James Wood, rounding third and heading home. Inside the park, grand slam for James Wood. The Nats are back within 1.
That wall finally gave him something. Twice in the last couple of weeks off the top of the wall, it stays in, and it's only a double, but today it gets away from the boys.
JJ takes off, swing and a drive, deep left field. That's gonna do it in a big way. 3-run walk-off homer. That's how you extend a hit streak.
Chip, the comeback Cardinals do it again. The Tarps Off crew is ready. The Cardinals are doing it as well. The energy in this ballpark has been incredible.
Tries to split the gap in left center. Bader won't get there, and it's off the wall. Corbin might be thinking 3 here, and he's off and running. Corbin Carroll's got the triple. It bounces up the line. Here he comes. He's going to go all the way around.
Grabbed his head immediately. J.R. House was pointing toward home plate and waving his arms. Yeah, woo.
Fortunately, I hope he's okay.
They've given it a triple to Corbin Carroll. Fernandez at second, Waldschmidt at first. Marte, a fly ball! Guess what? The Diamondbacks win it! It's the first career walk-off home run for Ketel Marte! They had so many chances in the 7th and in the 8th, and with 2 outs, Marte walks it off in the 9th. 4th career walk-off hit, his 2nd this season, his 1st ever walk-off homer.
Infield is in for the Mariners. Inside out swing, and it gets into right field. My drop comes through as Derek Hill scores. The throw comes to the plate, and my drop takes second. We are tied here in Seattle in the 9th. And the infield stays in, and it goes off the glove of Naylor. Here comes the go-ahead run. Vargas scores. White Sox take their first lead of the night here in the 9th.
What a comeback by the White Sox.
That one's to the backstop. Here comes a tying run, and Peterson scores. Here it comes. And a ground ball that's thrown to left field, a base hit. Rangers have the lead. Osuna slams on the brakes and heads back to third. Whoa, he was barreling for the plate, but Ragsdale got his attention and saved him from a close play at the plate. Rangers are up 5-4.
And a ground ball to second base. This will tie the game. Bailey just pulled it onto the right side of the infield in right field.
Oh, yeah, he made the adjustment.
Right center field up the alley. It'll get down and go to the wall. Scoring is Rocchio. Racing into third base is Angel Martinez with an RBI triple. And it's 2-1 Cleveland.
Dom Smith hits it deep to right center. Casey racing back. And the ball's out of the glove of Ruiz. And Dom Smith's rounding second. And Dom Smith ends up at third base. And now the ball's thrown away, and he's dashing home. And Dom Smith slides in safely. Oh, the Dominator, and he is dead tired. 9-1 Braves.
And a line drive back up the middle. That'll work. Frelick sent around third. The ball gets away from Pro Armstrong. That'll score Ortiz. Hamilton's on the move. Hamilton being waved. Still being waved. Here's the throw. Safe! David Hamilton with a Little League homer here at Wrigley.
David Hamilton hits a base hit up the middle and gets by PCA and comes all the way around from home plate to score.
And Jeff McNeil leads off for the A's in the 9th.
A drive out to right. On the run is Joe Adele, and a home run for Jeff McNeil. The flying squirrel ties it up in the 9th. So he swings out towards left center field, and it'll get down. Kurtz getting waved home. The ball gets past both the outfielders. It's rolling towards the warning track. To third goes Soderstrom. And the Athletics up 6-5.
What a break for the Athletics.
Base hit. They will wave Moreno. Here comes Gabby. Here's the throw. And the Diamondbacks win it. And they have their longest winning streak this year. They've won 5 in a row.
And Manzo going the other way. Well hit. Marsh back. Out of room. Out of here. Guardians take the lead on a pinch hit opposite field home run by Kyle Manzardo.
Boy, it doesn't look that easy, does it?
No.
I mean, he had to go the opposite field.
Garrett Cole takes the mound once again at Yankee Stadium.
Would imagine there's got to be a lot of adrenaline going through him right now, David.
The 0-2. He got him looking. 97 at the top of the zone.
And the Rays have tied it. And look at it keep rolling. Cavanero's going to head to third. Aranda to second. It's an RBI double. It's tied up. And the league's RBI leader has done it again. And we start over again. Back and off the glove of Hill. It goes into center. Caminero scores. Aranda scores. And the Rays have their first lead of the night. It's 3-1. Valade
Should be deep enough to score Williams. Although running in is Bellinger. The catch is made. Here's the throw. Gonna be close. Safe. Ball dropped by Wells. Palacios to second. It's 4-1 Rays.
Oh, that one smoked. That one is back toward the wall, very high up there. That'll drive in another run. Abreu will touch home. It bounces away from Martin. Touching second, heading for third. Contreras. The relay throw will not be made. And he goes diving into third. And that is the 1,000th hit of his career. Trump, line drive. It's down. Eli White's coming home. How much fun is this team?
TJ rips it down the line. That's going to even the score. Extra bases for Rumfield. He'll cruise to second. TJ Rumfield once again. And we're tied at 2 in the 8th. And he may get it right here. There's the hit around third. Here comes Thompson. Throw to the plate. Cut off. Rockies take a 3-2 lead. On cue. Here come the Isotopes.
1-0 coming. Dunn, low flare towards the middle. Wynn has it. He fires home. The play save. The Reds win it. Her chief review, not a challenge. Look at this play from Wynn.
One of the strongest arms at the shortstop position in the big leagues.
In the air to center. Kyle Isbell is there. Stephen Kolek cruises to a complete game shutout.
I like that. A little salute to the bullpen. All that James Shields back in the day. So you guys get the day off today, and a much deserved day off, but what an outing.
To the gap. Gasper is in. Contreras to third base. He's going to be sent. The throw on to the plate from Arcia, and Contreras is tagged out. And Caratini hangs out of the ball, puts his arm around the back of Contreras. Contact between the two. Contreras Venezuelan, Caratini Puerto Rican, and the benches have emptied. So Caratini made the play. Out recorded. And Contreras, he is in the middle of everything so far today. Well, the umpires are gathering right now, and I just wonder if warnings are going to be issued here as we move on, as the relievers head back to the respective bullpens. Warnings have been issued. That's Will Little, the first base umpire. So warnings issued. So we will see how this moves along today.
Now he's battling one of Major League Baseball's best. In the air. Right center field. That ball is ball game. What a win. Oh, the milkman in the house. That's what I'm talking about, Birdland. Colton Cowser, an absolute bomb.
Kelly deals to Judge. Judge hits it in the air. Deep right field. The laid back. Game over. Judge exit with a 2-run walk-off homer. And the Yankees win it 2-0 at the stadium.
Yeah, Ryan, I'm going to take credit. We called it. We called that. We told him Aaron Judge was looking like he was going to hit one hard. What a win for the Yankees. Great pitching. And all of a sudden, you got Rasmussen out of the game. And just because Aaron Judge is hitting second in the 9th inning, you get Grissom off a righty, a big walk, and then a home run. You knew it was coming sooner or later, and it's sooner for the Yankees. What a win.
May show you the fastball up. Fly ball, deep center field. This is gonna do it! The Marlins walk off the Mets with a grand slam! It's the Marlins who are the kings of Queens! A changeup, a walk-off grand slam, number 2 on the year for Hernandez.
His ERA is like .73. Check swing, strike 3. That's 14 for Detmers.
That one on a changeup.
Broken bat, bouncer, second base, right at the bag. Foscue, and it bounces away slightly. Here comes Walton to score. The Angels walk it off.
on a Sunday night pinball machine.
What did you say about how this game was going to end, Jason?
Of course.
Holiday, fly ball. It's deep to right center. Mullins chasing it. Mullins makes the catch. Blaze Alexander will tag and go to second. It's a game-tying sacrifice fly for Holiday. He's dancing off the bag. Fly ball, Colton Cowser. Deep right center. Mullins back at the wall. He did it again! Back-to-back days. Walk-off home runs for Cowser. 8. The milk cold. 2 walk-off absolute tanks in the last 3. This baseball game is over.
Alejandro hits it sharply, but down to the ground goes Paredes. Let your defense work. That's what Blummer said in the first inning, and that's what Imai has done first 6 innings. He's only allowed 4 base runners, all via the walk.
Carlos Beltran waiting to have his posted.
This has popped up. Jeremy Pena or Braden Shoemake, who is the new third baseman for the Astros. It is Pena who puts it away for the final out of the inning. Called third strike. The Astros 17th no-hitter. It's a challenge by Brandon Nimmo. For now, it's the 7th no-hitter in the last 8 years, and it is confirmed. The Astros with a no-hitter. Alan Bersanta, in his Major League debut, gets the last 6 outs with 2 perfect innings, and this celebration begins.
You've got to love it. A Major League debut finishes off the first hitter of 2026. How about it? Your introduction to the big leagues.
Kurtz, of course, coming into the game, having reached 47 consecutive games. And he will now reach 48 consecutive games, and he does it with a walk.
It's been in just about every which way possible for Nick Kurtz. I mean, it's just so impressive. Now, only one man in his sights in terms of being the leader on that list, and that's Big Mac.
Happened over 2 seasons. The 48 ties Big Mac.
They're throwing a lot of pitches. This one hit pretty well.
Deep center, Schneemann back. He leaps up, and he made an incredible catch. Oh my goodness, Daniel Schneemann went above the wall and robbed Curtis Mead of what would have been his 3rd homer in the series. That boy got some hops.
Making his Major League debut. Southpaw gauge jump.
And Crawford with a swing and a miss. Got him on the sweeper, and how about your first strikeout in the book? Langoliers will toss the ball into the dugout. They'll get it authenticated, and that family you just saw was very happy. And the pitch, that's a foul tip strikeout. 5 strikeouts for Gage Jump through 5 innings of work in his Major League debut.
The day is done for Gage Jump. Handshake from the skipper.
It's in the air, right center. Gorosa, Corbin Carroll, look out! Jorge's got it, and the Diamondbacks have got their 2nd sweep of the Giants this year, and they continue rolling along. They have won 10 of 11 to get to 7 games over 500, and they are 6-0 against the Giants this year.
Ground ball back toward the middle. Stott to his right, has it, throws to first in time. And Christopher Sanchez has set a new franchise record for scoreless innings by a pitcher as he passes Grover Cleveland Alexander, a record that stood 115 years. And the 29-year-old from La Romana, the Dominican Republic, has established a brand new feat. Pretty incredible, and guess what? He's looking to build on it as we go forward.
Well, how about a sharp single? Hit number 1,000 in the career for Pete Alonso.
Yeah, crisply on a hanging curveball.
They just flashed 1,000 career hits for Pete Alonso. Yeah, we'll take it. He doffs his cap after getting the standing ovation when they flash hit number 1,000 on the video board. Congratulations to Pete.
Yeah.
It's this ball deep to right field. Cam Smith going back to the wall, and he will jump up. Does he make the catch? No, it's just over his glove. No, he got it. He got it. Cam just robbed Nimmo of a home run. He dinked me initially. I did not think he brought that back, but he did. Cam Smith, the best right fielder defensively in 2026, saves a run.
Drive to left. That ball's deep. That ball's gone. Ball game. Reynolds walks it off. And the Pirates come from behind to win it.
And Melendez socks one, deep right field, right down the line, Stowers to the corner, and it's out of here! MJ Melendez with a walk-off two-run homer. First career walk-off RBI for MJ Melendez, and the Mets win it 9-7 in 10.
He needed it. The team needed it. You could not let this game slip away. What an at-bat. Keep plugging, you keep working, good things happen.
Puts down a bunt. Benintendi hesitates. Now comes home. The throw at the plate is offline. Benny scores. Tie game here in the ninth.
We'll watch it again. Dingler is calling the play, but you have to freeze the man at third base.
A one pitch to Vargas. Hits it hard. Back he goes. Let's go. Vargas says good night in the 10th as he walks it off against the Tigers. First career walk-off, and it is huge.
Oh, high fly, deep left field, stay fair, and we're tied. It is a fair ball. We're all even at 6. Hunter Goodman has done it. What an AB. This ball looked in high and deep left field. Take a good look. You won't see it. Toba has walked off the Giants. What an epic.
Flicked to the gap. Right center field. It's a game winner. Randy Arozarena walks it off in 10 innings.
This one hit hard down the left field line. That's in, base hit. Here comes Berger. He scores. Durant flying into third. They'll stop him. RBI double by Danny Jansen. And the Rangers in business. It's 6-4. This ball hit hard down the right field line, and that one's gone! Just over the wall. Five homers in 5 games for Jock Peterson. This one flared out into right field, base hit. They'll wave Young. The throw goes to third, not in time. The 1-1, and that's in the air. Right field, could be trouble. It's down, base hit. Here comes Nimmo. Game over. 3 runs in the 9th, and the Rangers win it in their last at bat.
Tricep. There's another one towards the corner and under the glove of Lucas. Mayo's turning the corner. He's coming down the line. He's going to score, and Taveras is standing at third. And he hooks it into right field. That's down for a base hit. Here comes Taveras. He's in to score. Back-to-back RBI base hits by Baltimore. Henderson with a pitch down in the dirt. They appeal, and a run comes in. Wow. 3-2 to Rutschman. Outside ball 4. 7 consecutive Orioles have reached, and they have come from behind to tie this game. Alonso's been aboard once today. Alonso hits it through the right side to win it. Ball game. An unbelievable come from behind victory in the bottom of the 9th.
Goes after this one, lifts it to left field. Siri tracking it back towards the wall. It's by the pole, and Siri got it! He went up and got it! Took away a grand slam!
Well, he's an entertainer, that's for sure, Trent. What a play that was to the wall. It just kept drifting, and he brings it back. That's the kind of play you make when you're trying to win a game, and that's an outstanding saver of 4 runs.
So Ronald Acuna Jr., 2 more homers last night, giving him 4 in the last 3 games. Oh my goodness. You want to say that this guy is back? He's more than back. He is absolutely on fire. Acuna strikes again. 438 feet.
So last road trip, we say we may have an issue getting Michael on the plane. We might have a hard time getting Ronald Acuna Jr. on the plane because clearly he is loving Boston and now Cincinnati. An absolute bomb there from Ronald Acuna Jr. The first pitch that he sees, a little 2-seam fastball at 95 miles an hour.
Out to left and deep. And gone! Rodriguez, a 2-run homer, his second as a major leaguer, 19-6.
And he's not going to apologize. You gotta earn it. Take advantage. And Jesus gets his pinch hit at bat, first of the series, off the position player Sullivan, and get yourself a homer.
And it's a base hit for Bellinger, and another run scores. Rice crosses the plate. An RBI single for Bellinger. He's 2 for 2 in the inning, and the Yankees have 13 runs in the inning. They're up by 10.
1-0. Ground ball, tackle, bobble,